Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys do not know me, my name is Kaylee, and if you do know me, hey girl, welcome back. I make vlogs, podcasts, and also introducing story time. So let's sit along for the ride. So today I'm actually going to be doing a podcast episode, and this podcast episode is going to be freshman tip advice. I don't know why I say both, or freshman tips or freshman advice. I don't really need freshman tip advice. It's like me saying freshman advice. So yes, that's what this video is going to be. If you guys have not yet, do not forget to subscribe, like, do all that good stuff, because it's lit over here. We just hit 300 subscribers. I forgot to say, but thank you guys so much for 300 subscribers. I feel so blessed, even though it's only 300. My goal is to hit 500. I don't know by when, but it's just my goal, and we are like at 308 right now. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Help me get to my goal. Maybe we'll hit it by the end today when this video is posted, and maybe am I pushing it? I don't know. Let's go along with the advice. Going into my sophomore year this year. Last year I went to a private school, and this upcoming year I'm going to a public school. So I'm so excited because I went to public school all of elementary. I really liked it. So I'm excited to be going back to public school. The first thing I have to say is that my freshman year, when I first got into school, I was so happy. I don't know, it was like freshman syndrome a little bit. Just so happy to be here. I don't know, it was just something in my drinks maybe. I was just always happy. As the year went on, my happiness just kind of died down. And it's because I was on full force. I expected so much. So I would say my biggest advice is go into freshman year ready to socialize, but also just be prepared for the fact that everything is not going to be butterflies and rainbows. Are going to have assignments due at the end of the day. It's still school. You're going to have teachers who are not so nice. You're going to have fake friends, just like middle school. It's not that much different middle school, except now you're older. You're going to be able to drive in a year. If you're an on-time freshman, you'll be able to drive next year. If you're a later freshman, you'll be able to drive junior year. The only thing is now you're getting more responsibility. You're growing up. It's just like middle school with the fake friends. It's still there. Bummy teachers, still there. Weird people, still there. It's high school. You're just older. That's it. So yeah, I would say walk in confident, own your space, but don't be too confident to the point where like people are like, I don't want to be around her because she just thinks like she's just the best thing since white rice. Like, understand that you still have a lot of growing to do. You're just a freshman. You're not a senior. And just be humble, but be cool at the same time. The next one is that upperclassmen aren't that deep. Like, don't be intimidated if there's like a group of seniors and you see some pretty girl that you want to say hi to. Like, talk to the upperclassmen. I know some of them are a little bit like, you're a freshman, I'm too good for you. Some of them are going to be like that. That's just the reality of life. I'm sure it was like that in middle school. The 8th graders didn't want to talk to the 6th graders. Probably like that in elementary. 5th graders don't want to talk to no 2nd graders or 3rd graders or 1st graders. Whatever the case is, it's always going to be like that all throughout school. So talk to the ones who are nice, and the ones who are not, just disregard them and do your own thing. Next one I want to say is that your GPA starts now. I'm not going to lie. In middle school, I didn't really know about like GPA and stuff like that. Like, I didn't really know. I didn't really care, to be honest. I just was living life. Like, it was my first year back at school since COVID. So I was like, I didn't really care. I didn't really know. And I didn't care to inform myself. So I did not do pretty good in 6th grade. But then as like middle school went on, I started taking my grades more serious. But I say for my biggest thing for freshman year is that make sure your grades are on point. I got A's and B's all of freshman year. But some people I know didn't really take their grades too serious, and they did fail some classes. And I just want you to know you are going to have to make those classes up before you graduate. So just keep that in mind. If you want to be one of those people who play around freshman year, you're going to have to take these classes again before you graduate. So don't just be thinking it's a cakewalk and that life is sweet, because life is not sweet. You're going to have to take these classes again. Next thing I want to say is get involved. Get involved with sports if you don't already play a sport. I was blessed to like already knew what I wanted to do going into high school. I already knew that I liked podcasting. I wanted to do YouTube, and that I played basketball. I already knew that that was what I was serious in. So when I actually went to a private school for basketball, it is nice when you're going into private school and you already know like what you like to do, and you're like, you've already not got it figured out, but you have an idea of what you want to do. So like get into sports. If like for middle school, when I didn't know what I wanted to do, I tried out for all the sports 6th grade. I didn't make them all, but I did try out for them. And I would say if you're going into high school and you don't know what you want to do, try out for other sports, get into all the clubs that you're interested in, join those electives that are like psychology, culinary. If you're interested in them, join them. Don't be shy just because you're a freshman. Even if the stigma of the class is that it's a senior class, join it anyways, unless your schedule won't allow it or like the counselors won't let you. But if you can join it, it doesn't matter who's in the class, join the class. And if you've had any beef with people in middle school and in high school, you're scared you're gonna like run into them. Like, let's say it's the high school that all the middle school kids are going to. Like, don't be shy, still be outgoing. Don't mind the kid. If they're trying to start beef, ignore them. It's so easy. It's a lot easier to ignore somebody having beef with you in high school than in middle school, because high school, it's just a different kind of environment. Like, it's just a lot of people. Like, sorry, nobody's worried about you. The next one is going to be to keep your circle small but keep your energy big. Like, I would say have a couple of friends here and there. Don't try to befriend the whole school, because I promise you that is not going to be a good thing. I did that going into my freshman year. Thank God the school was small, but if I had been in a bigger school, that would have been a nightmare. So I would for sure say to like have a big energy, a good aura, talk to a couple people, only talk to people that you genuinely want to talk to. Don't just talk to people just because like I'm trying to befriend everyone. That should not be your goal going into high school. That was my goal. I want to be friends with everyone. No, that's never the goal. The goal is to find your group of people. Okay, remember that. Next one I want to talk about is gonna be the boys, freshman boys. They are just like the middle school boys, okay? They have not grown like you have. They have not spent the summer thinking how they're going to come in freshman year being better. They have not done any kind of self-improvement. They are still the boys they were in middle school. It's going to take them a good 2 years, maybe junior year. They'll start getting better. For sure by senior year, they'll be better. So I would say personally, just wait a little bit, maybe sophomore year to start talking to boys because they're still the same boys. You might as well go find a 6th grader to talk to. I'm not even going to lie. Like, they are the same. And I mean, there are some that are a little bit more mature, just like you had in middle school, but I would just say, like, be careful, be cautious, and wait. You have 4 years to find out if you like this person, if they're staying in the school or not, but you have a while. Like, the school year does not go by as fast as you think it does. It's gonna go by fast, but not as fast as you think it does. So you have time. Wait till you see how he acts around his homies, around other girls, around the teachers. It's gonna be a telltale how he talks to other people around him, how he's gonna treat you. You don't want somebody who's gonna treat you bad. And I also want to say that social media makes everything look cuter than it is. You're gonna have those Instagram baddies on at your high school who just literally are never at school. They're always traveling. You think their life is great, and they come to school and they literally have D's and F's. They barely know what's going on, and they are literally about to drop out of high school because they are failing every class. And they're gonna have to make up so much to the point where they're drowning in assignments, literally drowning in assignments. And the last the biggest tip I have to give is that it's just the beginning. Like, think of it as like you literally have 4 years before the rest of your life, and these 4 years are going to shape how you go through college, shape whatever. It's going to shape the rest of your life. Think of it like that. Like, not really. My top 3 regrets from high school, the first one is going to be I did not really scope out friends the same way I was like, wait to see like what boy you like. No, like, you got to do the same thing with your friends too. Like, yes, you can approach yourself, say hi, but like be careful around them because everyone's fake. Boys, girls, teachers, everybody can be and is capable of being fake. So I would say just wait and scope the scenery out before you claim somebody to be your friend. Okay, I would say to change up who you sit with in lunch. Do not sit with the same group every day unless it's like your team or your club that you're sitting with. Change up the friend group because I had that issue this year because I wanted to change where I was sitting, and then the girls wanted to whatever. It was a whole thing. And then the last regret I have is that I wasn't really as close to my teachers. Like, yes, I was close to them, but like in middle school I was super close with my teachers. Like, I was really close with my teachers, and this year I just wasn't as close, which I had my reasons to. This upcoming year, I'm going to be a little bit more like outgoing toward the teachers and a little, like just scope the scenery out when it comes to the students. So that's definitely like the advice that I have to give. And if there's one thing that I wish I did going into high school is like, yes, I got A's and B's, but I was more than capable of getting straight A's. So I would say I would pay more attention to my grades. I think I was a little bit too focused into sports and friends that I didn't really care too much about my grades. Like, yes, I cared and I got A's and B's, but I was capable of getting straight A's or at least only one, but I had a couple. So a couple other things I would say is to start building good habits now during the summer, like waking up early, making your bed. These things are going to shape how you are for school. I would also say don't wait till you start failing to ask for help. Like, ask for help the moment you realize you don't understand something. Raise your hand in class. These are all things I didn't do that I wish I did. I would never ever ask for help, and I would never ever raise my hand. It shows that you understand when you raise your hand. Not that you're being a nerd, not that you're being a teacher's pet, that you understand. It's not about what the students think of you, it's about what the teachers think of you because they are in charge of your grades, not the students. I would also say this one's a funny one, but don't take honors everything. Like, give yourself a break if you can't take it. Like, I would say for me, school I was in didn't really have good opportunities academically for me, so I am going to take a couple more honors classes. I'm going to take an AP class if I can, but don't like, because it's not my freshman year and I know how those courses look generally, but I wouldn't say like if you're going into your freshman year, don't be like AP as many classes as you can take because they don't let you take everything AP, but they do let you take like 2 or 3. Don't take the max. Wait until you see how the school year is. If you feel like you can handle it as you see how the course is, then take a higher whatever you need to do, but don't jump into it thinking you're Albert Einstein when you're not. And the last thing I want to say is that don't be jealous of the upperclassmen or just some people in general around you, because say if you're a freshman or even a sophomore, like if you're going into your freshman year, there might be a freshman who failed a grade and they're driving now. There might be upperclassmen who are driving. There's going to be people around you who are doing a lot of things that you're not ready to do or or you're just not old enough to do yet, like driving. Some people may have their permits and you just can't because you're not old enough. Some people may be going out, whatever, they're dating and your parents don't want you to, whatever the case is. I would say to just wait your time, because your time is gonna come. Don't be jealous of other people who are literally making their social media their highlight life, the perfect life, because no one is perfect, and I guarantee you that's not their life outside of Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoy your freshman year. My freshman year, I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy it either. All I gotta say is, I experienced it. It was a good experience to look back on, and I'm gonna do better sophomore year. And I hope that if you're also going into your sophomore year, you took these advice for going into sophomore year, because this is advice I have for myself too going into sophomore year. Stay tuned for the back to school content, because it's definitely coming, and it's coming in hot as soon as I come back from Kentucky, the second leg. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.